Oh, I wonder when he's going to get here. Ah, there you are. I didn't see you there from over 12 inches away.
Well, the CV looks very good. Anything to add?
Not the talkative type I see, but a lot of relevant experience.
Some really good work as part of the third company out on the Eastern Fringe. Good, good.
Even a commendation from Corsaro here. That's unusual.
Well, that settles it. Congratulations, Chapter Master.
Hello brothers and welcome back to another video. So that trailer is of course from the Warhammer community site. It is revealing the brand new Shrike Chapter Master Primaris model. He looks fantastic. The head is a bit of a debate on the internet at the moment. Some people say he looks like Spider-Man. Some people say he's definitely into My Chemical Romance. I like it. I think more than anything, I actually like they've done the Mark 6 Corvus helmet with it. And you know, if you don't like it, just bang a Mark 6 Corvus head on it. And there you go, problem solved. But we're not here to talk about Shrike and his newly founded upgrades to become a glorious Primaris Marine. We're here to talk about GW and their trolling of Primarchs, because if you haven't seen it already, I'm sure everyone's seen it by now anyway, because I've been sent a million bloody messages. There is a little poster in the background of Corax, and the title is, "Have you seen this Primarch?" Now, I know GW like to troll. Now, before anyone jumps in overboard and goes, "Oh, Corax, Corax is going to be the next Primarch coming back. Look, this more or less, this is pointing to the direction and stuff." Trust me, I am the first person who likes to jump on that hype train and get all that out of my system. But I just think this is basically GW trolling us at the moment. It's nothing more than a bit of a giggle at people like me and people like, you know, yourselves who want more Primarchs, and we're always talking about Primarchs in the comment sections. We're talking about Primarchs everywhere that GW posts is a bloody rumour image. It's basically a little nod, a little bit of a smirk, a little bit of a giggle at our expense. With that, for those of you who don't know, they've actually done this before in the past with like the plastic Thunderhawk. They had a clock about it, and they also had like a box when they did like a studio kind of preview, like in the background, and people going, "Oh my god, there's a plastic Thunderhawk coming!" I think that actually backfired them the most, because a lot of people got upset about that, because a lot of people got their hopes up about a plastic Thunderhawk. Now, I'm not saying that he's not on the cards to return, because anything is possible when it comes to 40k. And with Corax, we all know that this boy is still alive. He is around. The last contact that we had with Corax in paper form, like in book form, lore form, is that he was in the Eye of Terror and he was fighting word bearers. He was actually fighting Lorgar more than anything else. The story goes, I'm sorry, this is a bit of a spoiler if you want to avoid it, but the story goes that the word bearers were building like some kind of a shrine on like a world in the Eye of Terror. This demonic monster thing started to kill them all. The word bearers got scared, went to Lorgar and said, "Hey, there's a demon killing us, you know, can you come and help us out?" Lorgar went there and he was like, "That is no demon, that is my brother." It was revealed that Corax was actually using the warp powers that the Emperor created him with to his own means. So he was able to like manifest himself into like this kind of demonic shadow demon-esque creature, and he was using those powers to lay the smackdown on the word bearers. He's not gone full chaos demon or anything like that before people jump on. No, he's not that. He was just using the powers. He learned that the Emperor created them with the help of chaos, and he just embraced that side to use the Force against chaos itself. He actually confronted Lorgar. Lorgar was behind a little psychic barrier which Corax couldn't get across, because of course Lorgar is a little wimp and he's always hiding behind different means. For one guy who wants to embrace chaos and embrace his destiny, he really doesn't want to fight people because he's such a scaredy cat. Anyone who is a Lorgar fan, who is a Wordbearer fan, should really look at themselves in the mirror and really judge what they're doing with their lives, because this guy is just pure awful. Anyway, Corax basically said to him, right, I've got your scent now, no matter where you go, I am coming for you. And then Lorgar was like, okay, then whatever. And then he like just disappeared through like a little portal. And then, you know, with that was basically it. Corax is like on the hunt, and that was like the last we've heard of Corax. So for me personally, I think his return is probably linked to Lorgar's return, because if Lorgar comes back to the real space, then I think Corax will be on his toes, because, you know, Corax hates Lorgar. I think he hates Lorgar more than Rebbe Gilliman, even though Lorgar like burned, you know, all of Calf and stuff like that. So that is really the only connection I see him coming back. I keep seeing a lot of people say that, oh, maybe he's going to come back, you know, with Shrike, you know, he's going to be releasing with the Raven Guard supplement codex. I don't see that at all. I think what's going to be happening over September is we'll get Shrike, we'll get the Raven Guard supplement, and we'll get the stuff like the Eliminators, and we'll get stuff like the Infiltrator squads and stuff like that. I don't expect a Primarch at all coming this year. What they could do, they could actually link it to the Psychic Awakening, because we all know by now, all the information that we've read, that there's going to be some big, massive models. I think I'm going to do a video on this already, so I can just do like massive theories on what I think the models are. But maybe one of the theories, maybe one of the models that they could release will be a Primarch model. I'm not saying it's going to be Corax, but it'd be pretty cool if he did come back during the Psychic Awakening. I haven't really had any inspiration behind Corax at all. Like, he's my least favorite trait of Primarch, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just I haven't really read any stories that have inspired me about Corax. So he's definitely on the bottom of my list. You know, for me, it's definitely like the Jagatai Khan, Lehman Russ, the Lionel Johnson, Rogel Dawn. These guys is, you know, those are my top tier ones that I would prefer to come back. But if it was Corax, I want to turn my nose up at it. I think it'll be an awesome choice. I know he's a beast when it comes to melee fighting. Of course, he's one of the sneaky boys as well, so he can probably infiltrate into the Imperium right now. He's probably already back, and we don't even know about it. That's how sneaky Corax is. But the most logical explanation, like I said, for a Primarch to come back and that of Corax to come back, it has to be doing with like this whole Psychic Awakening campaign. The narrative of it is galaxy wide now. It's not just the Imperium, it's everyone. Everyone's been involved in this, and I actually do think everyone will get like a big character during this. Like Gaz Skull is going to be one. I would completely love Valdor to return for the Custodes. I don't know, we are going a bit off subject, you know, in the video at the moment, but there's so much potential to bring back some massive, awesome, cool figures in the past. And of course, the Primarchs are definitely up there for me to bring back to reinforce the Imperium, or even to go against the Imperium. Because don't forget, we still have a lot of traitor Primarchs that are AFK at the moment, and I'm sure that they want to be throwing their 2 cents into the ring and bringing destruction on the Imperium, and, you know, destroying whatever they want. Alright, Chaperonios, that is me done for another video. What do you think about Corax? Do you want him to return? Do you want another Primarch to return? How do you think he would return if he did return? Is he already returned? He's just being a sneaky boy. Do you think his return is in relation to the Psychic Awakening? There's such many things to talk about. But at the end of the day, please don't take this poster or, you know, whatever's in the thing that's in the background of this video. Don't take that for like, oh, that's Corax returning. It's not. That's just GW having a little bit of banter, a little bit of smirk, just embracing the meme and just having a laugh. And I like it. I actually do like it when companies embrace that kind of stuff, because they see us as a community enjoying this and having a laugh, and they just want to jump on the bandwagon and they want to have a laugh as well. So it's all fun in the sun, and it's all good banter. Right, thank you for watching the video. As always, leave your thoughts, feedback, comments in the description, in the comment section below, and we'll have a nice little chat down there. See you now, and bye-bye.